Hey everyone, welcome to Everyone Engineers. We're a non-profit group of students that want to inspire others to take up engineering. This video is the first of our 3D printing series, created by me, Samarth Kabbur. This video, 3D printing prerequisites for beginners and everyone, covers everything you need to know before we create the rest of the series in the coming weeks. Let's get started. The first thing you've got to do is find the right printer that fits your needs. The printer I'm using is the Ender 3 Pro, a printer from the Ender 3 series created by Creality. It's been an extremely popular and well-known printer since it was released in 2018. There are a lot of great things about this printer, including a cheap price at around $200 depending on where you find it, being friendly to beginners, and having a decent quality. However, there are some things you should consider before buying it. As you know, as price comes down, so does quality. There are serious quality control issues. In addition, you'll have to assemble it and tune yourself, which results in a lot of extra work. While this can be fun, it's also a bit time consuming, as you'll be constantly tuning it to solve bugs. But in the end, it's cheap, and you'll have to make sacrifices if you don't want to spend extra money. However, if you do want to avoid all this, you can find a more expensive printer, like the original Prusa Mini, which is around $400. It has good quality, it's pre-built, and it's also friendly to beginners, but in the end it costs more money. But you will have to spend more money if you want to avoid all this. In the end, your choice all depends on your price range, which can be a really huge range, and there are a lot of printers that can suit your needs. It also depends on your needs. I personally use my printer for prototyping, but others use it for hobbying and other stuff, so finding the right one can be a tough choice. Next, you need to find plastic filament for your printer. This isn't a hard choice, as about 1 kilogram or about $20 of filament will last a really long time. Most beginners should choose PLA, also known as polylactic acid, because it's really easy to use. It doesn't require the attention and care during printing that other filaments require. PLA is also biodegradable. ABS is next, also known as, I'm not going to pronounce that. This is the same stuff that Legos are made out of and is known for being really strong, heat resistant, and flexible, but it's pretty hard to work with as it requires an enclosure and lots of care to prevent problems like warping. There are also other filaments that exist like PETG, nylon, and carbon fiber, and many others, but I'm not going to talk about them right now. As always, there are links in the description if you ever want to find out more. Finally, if you want to take total advantage of your printer, you'll need to know how to 3D model. Yeah, I know, 3D modeling, it's a bummer, it sucks, takes really long, but in the end it's a really powerful tool that will really help you with your 3D printing and modeling journey. The software I use is called Fusion 360. While there are many others out there that you may have heard of, like SolidWorks, I think Fusion gets the job done. Let's set it up. First, what you gotta do, head down to the link in the description. I've got it here copied to my computer. And head over to the Fusion 360 student download. The student download, you have to keep in mind, offers you students only the full suite of tools that Fusion 360 has, like rendering, generative design, and a full set of modeling and tools. But if you're not a student, you're a hobbyist who just wants to 3D print, you still can use Fusion 360, but they've recently limited it so that you only have up to 10 files. You have very limited capacity, but you still can use it. However, if you're not a student, I would recommend going through some other software. I am a student, so I'm going to continue leading you through the student download. First, what you got to do, click this link, and you have to prove to Fusion 360 or Autodesk, the parent company, that you are a student. I am a student and I've already created an account, so I'll just click sign in. You will have to click get started and go through their process. So I will sign in right here. If you already have an account, this should be the same process, but you also have to prove that to an engineer that you're a student. Click get product and it will start to download in just a second. Boom, it's right there. And I've already got it installed on my computer. It's right there, Autodesk Fusion 360. We'll cover the basics of Fusion 360 in the next coming video. Stay tuned for that. Fusion is a really great software. It's free for students, versatile, and has a small learning curve. But you can always use other software if you'd like. Once you take the time to choose and buy your 3D printer, buy Filament, and set it up, subscribe to our channel to catch the next video in the series. Thanks for watching. That was Samarth Kabbur in the 3D printing video series. Bye.